This is a new moon reading for Capricorn for the month of November. So first of all, a good shuffle. Don't forget to leave a comment. If you leave a comment, then I will reply within 24 hours with a free new moon oracle card reading. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon for instant notifications. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. And don't forget to like and share. So just going to focus around you and just lay down your 10 cards on the table and see what's been going on and what's going to show up for you in the coming days and weeks. I do sense more security on the way. Okay, so it's very much this energy of you receiving some money you've been waiting on, or it could be improvements around a work or a money situation, but I just sense you see the sign. Okay, it's like you have this wake up call. It's like you wake up, you smell the coffee. I see you walking away from something. It's very much you walking away from some negative influences. Okay, it's very much this energy of people who have been holding you back. And it's like you take your best foot forward, but you always find it within yourself first. So it's just a strong sense of release within yourself. You find the answer within yourself. Yeah, and then you manage to just walk away from this situation. I do think something comes to light. So it could be a whole can of worms is opened here. And you think about it, you kind of digest it, and then you realise that it's time just to walk away once and for all. Something here about some trust issues. Okay, I do see a lot of smoke and mirrors here. I do see the wool being pulled over your eyes, but again, something comes to light. Okay, it's what's needed for you, even though it's coming across as being very challenging, very upsetting. It kind of gives you what you need so you can walk away and then walk to this abundance which is shown. It's also something here about you're going to leave something like in the past once and for all. I'm also feeling this big clear out you're going to have. You know, it's like you've been walking around town with these bags of rubbish, but you get rid of that rubbish. Okay, you create space for something new, but you also lighten the load as well. So it's like this sense of relief, this release here around a situation. There could well have been some cheating going on here as well. Most certainly something untoward. I mean, this is known as a thief card. So someone might have taken something from you, okay? But it could be your heart, or it could be something like material, okay? It's like you can't trust these people or this person any longer, and you come to realise that within yourself. This whole situation has been keeping you stuck for far, far too long, okay? But the energy here is that you're going to face up to the situation once and for all. You're forced to. When I say forced to, it's like so much comes out the woodwork that you're kind of sort of left, you know, no doubt that it's time to actually just walk away from this situation. And don't forget, if you change the way you look at something, what you look at also changes, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But you kind of realise that you can't keep doing this because you get the same back all the time. They aren't going to change. That situation isn't going to change until you actually make some changes yourself. It's not changing yourself. It's more about the way you deal with it, or just completely just walking away. Though you will find that answer within yourself first of all, because you've got to find a way to walk away. And the way you kind of find that answer is by what happens around you. Yeah, you kind of digest that and you kind of think, well, it's time just to walk away from this situation. And your heart agrees as well. Because I do sense your heart has probably been the main stumbling block, keeps trying to pull you back. Your mind is ready, but your heart is going to be ready as well. It'll be difficult for a while. You know, I mean, I already feel you've had that tower moment. Okay, this is symbolic. It shows two people falling from a building. So it could well be these heated arguments, disagreements, this big falling out, separation. But the tower has already come crashing down. Yeah, the ground is clear. Yeah, the ground is waiting for something to be built, but much stronger than before. So even though there's been a lot of toxic energy here, it's like having a good clear out. okay, and then move into something much more healthy. Because it's like you've been a dog with a bone, but you let go of that bone and you take on something with more meat, something much better, is ahead of you. This is finished. This is over. There's no going back. But at the same time, there's something much better ahead for you. Yeah, it's all about unity. So it's like you find that unity within yourself. So again, it's about your heart and your mind working together, hand in hand. Because the way it's been, it's like your heart was trying to pull you back, your mind was trying to move forward. It was like being in that car, having your foot on the accelerator, but at the same time having your hand on the handbrake, and it just made you go around in circles, just around and around and around. But you find within yourself that unity, and then you're going to find it on the outside. Because I do feel either a new relationship or a new stage within a present one, but completely different. There's going to be a lot of changes which are taking place. Things are going to be more on your terms. You've given so much of yourself that it's time to step back, put yourself into that receiving mode. Yeah, it's kind of like this big release I'm getting within yourself. It's a bit like you've got water which has been building up against the dam, and it's been holding you back. Okay, but it's like the dam will burst. It's like you bursting within yourself. You've been holding yourself back for far, far too long. Yeah, and then you come to this conclusion that it's time just to walk away from a situation. Like this big release, this big relief within yourself. Things start flowing. Okay, and things start flowing on the outside and also within yourself as well. The advice is very much reassurance, I would say, and very much confirmation. It's all about unity here with this card. Okay, it's about disharmony, but the advice is about harmony. It's about finding that balance within yourself, and then you're going to find it on the outside as well. I do feel this toxic energy in particular, it's coming across as being feminine, could be male or female, just someone who's been doing a lot of interference, a lot of controlling behaviour. It's like the more you give, the more they kind of sort of took it. There's also something here about some, they're just very spiteful, just spreading things. You may tell them stuff, they tell somebody else here. Some dark secrets being revealed. All's been going on here. Okay, everything is kind of reaching ahead here. Things are going to come to a conclusion. Okay, but there's a strong sense you must lose the world to gain it, and that's the way things are happening. So I do feel you are going to be stepping back here. It's like you haven't been able to see the wood for the trees. Okay, but in stepping back, you see the bigger picture. You gain more clarity. You see what needs to be done. Brilliant outcome card. There's a ring here. Okay, it's about a triumph. It's about you gaining more certainty or even more commitment here around a situation. So don't forget to leave a comment, and I will reply within 24 hours with a free New Moon Oracle card reading. Don't forget to like and share. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.